Why you want to choose Malta if you want to enter in the Europe for employment purposes? So is it really worth it to choose Malta as a stepping stone to enter in the European Union or in Europe? So yes guys, watch out this video and I'm going to explain you everything if it's really worth it and why you choose Malta if you want to enter in the Europe. Hello everyone, my name is Trisha and welcome back to my channel. Yes, that's me. Nowadays, there are so many people who wants to go in Malta for work because Malta is part of European Union and it's part of Europe, especially those countries from Asia like Philippines, Nepal, India, Pakistan, and many more. But not just Asian countries, but also the rest of the world or the rest of different countries like European country or any part of the country, they're also coming in Malta for work. But yes guys, the question is, why Malta? Why you need to choose Malta if you want to go in Europe? Okay guys, so Malta is the smallest country of the European Union. And also, Malta belongs to the Schengen area. Also guys, in Malta, this is the country in the Europe which you can get easily a residence permit and you can easily apply for your ID card by employment. Like any other European countries, it's not easy to obtain a residence permit even though you are working or when it comes to employment purposes. The second is Malta wants to hire a foreign workers. So yes, in Malta, they also hire foreign workers like Asian nationals or what they call third country nationals, and also not just Asian guys but also they hired different nationalities from any part of the world. So number 3, not all European countries are cheap to live, and there are some many European countries that are really expensive to live, but in Malta the cost of living is cheaper compared to any other European countries. But of course guys, you should always remember that living in the Europe is always expensive. Not everything, but mostly in Europe, it's expensive to live. The cost of living is high, but if you compare European countries to Malta, Malta is quite cheaper and lower. The second reason is healthcare in Malta is free. So they have like a good healthcare in Malta and you can get it for free and even lifetime medication for free like me. So I'm getting a lifetime medication in Malta for free and I don't pay anything. I'm just showing my payslip, my contract, and proof that I'm paying Social Security plus national insurance and I'm entitled in that service. Reason number 5, Malta also offers a permanent residency and citizenship if you legally working in Malta continuously. Of course, you need to be qualified for this in order to get this permanent residency or citizenship in Malta through employment. Not everyone knew this one because most of the workers in Malta, they don't know that they can get permanent residency or even citizenship in Malta through employment, because if you're legally staying in Malta for 5 years, let's say for example, you're legally staying in Malta for employment like 5 years, you can get your permanent residency as long as you don't violate the rules while you are obtaining this qualification. But yes guys, it's not that easy as well. You need to be qualified before you can get this benefit. Tip number 6, Malta is a very open country. So they are friendly and most of the people are European and also there are so many other nationalities, but in general in Malta the people are really friendly. They are approachable, but of course there are some scenario that there are people who are not that friendly, who are not that approachable like in any other country, right? Let's talk in general. In Malta, yes, everyone is friendly. Reason number 7 why you want to stay in Malta is like the public transport is really cheap. So the public transport in Malta is through bus, and bus fare in Malta is really cheap. It's it's like 0.75 cents, and that's valid for 2 hours. And if you don't have your card, you want to pay cash, so just like €2, valid for 2 hours. Okay guys, so I have a vlog about public transport in Malta. As you can see in your screen, please visit my vlog about public transport in Malta, and you can get information on how to apply your bus card, plus how much the bus fare in Malta. So we already talked about the benefits and advantages of living and working in Malta. So now let's jump into what are the disadvantages and like negative side living in Malta. Okay guys, first one is the apartment. Guys, in Malta, the apartment is really expensive. There are so many rentals and there are so many real estate in Malta, so it's not that hard to find a house in Malta. So it's not hard to find an apartment to rent. But the problem in Malta nowadays, the rent is really high and it's really expensive. So you can rent like a simple apartment, let's say for as low as €800 per month. And nowadays, the normal rent is like €1,200 per month. So that's like maximum. And there are even higher, and that depends on the location and depends on the apartment that you want to take. But if you have a lot of money and if you have a good salary, then you can even get your own place and your own house in Malta. But for me, I used to share apartment in Malta because it saves me a lot of money. Because I always thinking like, I'm not living permanently in Malta, so I need to share apartment while I'm working there. But if you really want your own space, you can also rent your studio or like your own room in Malta. So it's still cheap, guys. If you want to share, or if you want to get a room and you want to share with other people, but if you want to take the whole apartment, it's kind of expensive. So second disadvantage is like traffic jam. Okay guys, traffic jam in Malta is really crazy. So when it comes into traffic, especially in central area, it takes you around like 2 or 3 hours inside the bus. So imagine, and especially if there are road repair or it's raining, something like that, it really causes heavy traffic in Malta. So in central area, expect that really traffic. The next disadvantage will gonna be like the salary. Of course, if you want to go in Malta to work and you want to earn money, then I don't think you can save a lot because the salary offer in Malta is not that really big. So the basic salary will gonna be like €760 up to €800 per month. So yes guys, before you come into Malta, please take note or think first if you really need to go in Malta to work, or if the salary is really worth it, or if the salary is enough for you to live in Malta. Okay guys, so living in Malta is really nice. So according to my own experience, I enjoyed a lot living in Malta for a couple of years. And yes, being in Malta, I can able to go to any other European countries. I can able to explore the Europe and to other European destination, because if you have a residence permit in Malta, then you can freely go to any other European countries. So that's the best thing that I want in Malta. So for sure, not only Malta, also into other European country, if you are living there, so you can also experience these benefits, you know, not only being in Malta, but any European country that you live in, you can experience free movement. But why I like Malta? Because it's really easy to apply for your residence permit, and it's really easy to apply for your ID card, because if you got unemployment in Malta, then they just issue you a residence permit for a year. Okay guys, so the last disadvantage that I'm seeing is like the renewal of your residence permit and work permit in Malta, because it costs you around maximum €600 in total, including all the permit application and all the process, medical, something like that. So let's say for example maximum €600 yearly, so it's like kind of too much, especially if you are a low earner. And yes, you need to provide by this yourself, because there are very rare, or there's not so much company who can shoulder these expenses. So if you want to really stay for long in Malta, then you must expect that you need to renew your own ID card with your own money. So if you're looking for a European country, like for a stepping stone, and consider Malta, because it is really easy to get a residence permit in Malta. And if you found another opportunity to other country, then you can just easily move into any other country as long as you get an offer, as long as you are legally staying in other European country. So what I'm telling is like you can freely move to any European country when you are in Malta because of the residence permit, because it belongs to the EU and in the Schengen area. And also guys, for the disadvantage living in Malta, please be prepared about the negative side of living in Malta. But not like in Malta guys, because even if you are working to any other country, you will also experience some advantages and disadvantages working into this country. But according to my experience, personally, I enjoyed living in Malta. And yes, the most thing I really enjoyed a lot is I experienced traveling to any other European country. Plus, I get my free medication. And also, I managed also to rent my own room in Malta. Even though it's like shared apartment, but at least I have my own room. And also guys, being in Malta, I managed to brought my family members in Malta, like my relatives and my sister, and now I help them to go in Malta, and they are in Malta working. And yes, so that is the benefit and advantages of being in Malta. So for me, I'm thankful because I went in Malta, because if I didn't go in Malta, maybe I didn't also bring my relatives that they are working in Malta right now. The disadvantages, it's normal I think, but if you really have a goal, and if you really want to find a job easily, and if you really want to enter into the European Union without taking so much effort, something like that, then consider Malta. And also guys, not only Malta, because there are so many European countries you can easily go, like Malta, Belgium, Portugal, something like that. So consider also those countries guys, so not only Malta. But I'm only telling is like one of the best options to enter in the European Union, to take a stepping stone, is Malta. Okay guys, so if you like this video, please give a like and share. And also, if you're not yet subscribed on my channel and you're watching right now, please subscribe on my channel and hit the notification bell so are you notified every time I upload my new videos. Yes guys, after this COVID pandemic, I'm arranging something really big thing on my channel that will be benefited by everyone, especially my subscribers and also those who want to go in Malta. So even though you're not yet subscribed on my channel, and maybe one day you see my videos, it helps you a lot of information, please support. And don't forget to subscribe, because now guys, I'm really arranging big things for TrishaMaltavog, and this will gonna be like really big news, but I'm still arranging it. And for sure, with all your help, I can do all these things, and with all your support, everything will gonna be possible. So I'm going to reveal very soon once the corona is over. So stay tuned on my channel guys, and keep on sharing, keep on watching, keep on liking my videos, because more big things will come in TrishaMaltavog. Okay guys, so that's all for today's video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again next time guys. Bye.